In the heart of a swirling nebula, our ship was besieged by an alien vessel, its hull pulsating with crimson energy as it demanded surrender. We had been mining asteroids peacefully until then. I stood in the command center, my fingers hovering over the activation buttons for our defense systems. Our diplomats were locked in a tense negotiation with their emissary, their voices echoing through the ship. "You were trespassing on our territory," our ambassador stated firmly, but there was no fear in his tone. He knew the stakes better than anyone else. We had been preparing for this moment since the day we discovered the Galactic Empire existed beyond the uncharted reaches of space. The aliens, known as the Zorax, considered themselves invincible. They had never lost a war in their history, but they seemed to underestimate one thing: human restraint. First contact, the Zorax emissary, a tall, slender creature with 4 arms and a translucent body, stared at our ambassador with disdain. "Your primitive technology is no match for ours," he sneered. "Surrender now, and we will show you the benefits of joining our empire." Our diplomats exchanged glances, each one weighing the potential consequences of every decision. We had always avoided conflict whenever possible, preferring peaceful coexistence over violence. But the Zorax were not willing to negotiate, and their demand for immediate surrender was a clear act of aggression. As the hours ticked by, the tension aboard our ship grew palpable. The crew huddled in small groups, sharing whispers of fear and speculation about what would happen next. Some whispered of rebellion, urging me to give the order to activate our defense systems and fight back. Misreading human nature. The Zorax emissary continued to press us, his demands becoming increasingly aggressive. He seemed to believe that we were weak, easily intimidated by their technological superiority. But they were wrong. I could sense the growing resolve among my crew members. We would not surrender without a fight, but we also understood the importance of strategy. Our defense systems were no match for the Zorax's advanced weaponry, so we needed to think carefully about how to defend ourselves. Failure of diplomacy. Our ambassador continued to negotiate, but it became clear that the Zorax had no intention of listening to reason. Each new demand was met with a firm refusal, and tensions on both sides began to rise. Finally, our diplomats called for an emergency meeting in the command center. As they gathered around the table, I could see the weariness etched across their faces. They had done everything they could to avoid this moment, but it seemed inevitable now. "We must prepare for war," our ambassador stated flatly. "But we must be precise and strategic in our actions." I nodded, my fingers still hovering over the activation buttons. I knew what was coming next would change everything. We were no longer just a mining operation on the edge of known space. We were now at the center of a conflict with one of the most powerful civilizations in the galaxy. The battle begins. The battle began suddenly, with Zorax launching a surprise attack against our ship. Our defense systems activated with a deafening roar, but they were no match for the advanced weaponry of the Zorax. I could feel the ship trembling beneath me as we took hit after hit. The crew scrambled to repair the damaged systems, but it was clear that we were vastly outmatched. But then something strange happened. Instead of panicking or surrendering, our crew rallied together. We had been preparing for this moment, and we knew exactly what we needed to do. Overwhelming victory. I gave the order to activate our secret weapon, a small device that could alter the course of the battle. It was a last resort, something we hoped we would never have to use. But now, with our backs against the wall, we had no choice. The device activated with a flash of light, and suddenly the Zorax ship began to malfunction. Its weaponry went silent, and its engines sputtered before finally dying altogether. Our crew cheered as we watched the Zorax ship drift away from us, defeated. We had never fought a battle like this before, but we had emerged victorious. The aftermath. The Galactic Empire was stunned by our sudden victory. They had underestimated humans, believing that we were weak and easily intimidated, but they were wrong. We were patient, waiting for the right moment to strike. In the days that followed, the Zorax retreated from our territory, leaving us in peace once again. The rest of the galaxy watched with bated breath as we became a force to be reckoned with. But we did not seek conquest or power. We simply wanted to live in peace, mining asteroids and exploring the vast reaches of space. We had proven that we were not to be trifled with, but we would never willingly enter into a war. Conclusion. As I stood in the command center, watching the Zorax ship retreat, I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride. We had faced an impossible enemy and emerged victorious, all while maintaining our principles and our commitment to peaceful coexistence. The Galactic Empire would never make that mistake again. They would know that humans were not weak, we were only patient, waiting for the right moment to strike. And if they ever underestimated us again, they would regret it deeply.